Good afternoon, and thank you for taking a moment to speak with me. My name is Lauren Thornton, and I'm an assistant principal and a doctoral student studying school improvement. Right now, 44% of Georgia's teachers are leaving the profession within the first 5 years. Rates are even higher for schools with high needs. I've watched even in my own school, new teachers struggling who don't have the structure support that they need. So my goal is real simple. Georgia needs to implement a statewide funded mentorship program for all new teachers who enter in this profession to help increase retention and strengthen instructional quality. So, in order to define this problem for you, I want you to know that teacher turnover is one of Georgia's most urgent challenges that they face today. Schools are losing talented educators, and it's very difficult to replace them. Our classrooms are unstable, recruitment shortages are occurring, and as a direct result, student achievement is declining. Our high need communities are being affected the most. The urgency is real. Retention has become a statewide crisis across the districts in the state of Georgia, and without some type of intervention, our workforce pipeline will continue to thin. There are vacancies every year across our state in classrooms that do not have a teacher. So my policy aims to increase retention during at least the first 3 years of a teacher, improve instructional quality through an ongoing coaching process and a modeling process that can support these teachers. And I also want to strengthen schools' culture by building a trusted professional relationship between different teachers in our building. I want support and success to look like us using teamwork. So to present the policy solution, I propose a state-funded teacher mentorship and support program that lasts the first 2 years of a teacher's tenure. I would like it to have paid and trained mentor teachers. So those teachers will go through a process in every school to be selected. There will be certain teachers who will be selected for this program based on not only them wanting to help a fellow colleague, but also going through a series of modules and training. I would like a structured mentor model, including weekly coaching, co-planning, even some classroom modeling. I would love for the teaching workload to be lessened for those first 2 year teachers. They don't have the most challenging atmosphere to start in, but it would include stipends for their mentors um, and also for the teacher coming into this high needs or, particular school vacancy. We will collect data and share out the retention reporting to policymakers to make sure that they know how the return on their investment. So to justify it, the research is clear. Mentorship is one of the most effective retention strategies available. There are a lot of districts around the state of Georgia that are currently already trying this. However, it is inconsistent. It is based on the resources that are provided in those particular districts. Some schools are getting more support than others. Um, Georgia, some of the early studies show that teachers who are in these mentorship programs are more confident, they're more effective. They have a significant amount of tools that they're learning in their toolbox that they could use from year to year as their students change. So, if we were to compare some of the salary increases around the country, the South or specifically Georgia, has some of the lowest salary um, supplements for teachers. So, this program would not only give them some type of incentive in order to help each other, but also to stay in the profession. This is feasible because we can use some of the money that is already given and allotted in our budget. The research backs that this works. There's evidence to show that it has worked in other states. and it is equity driven. It is an equitable solution because all of our schools will be getting the same level of support, and our teachers who go to these particular districts to help those students in that community, we want them to also have the same amount of resources as other districts. In short, Georgia needs a statewide mentorship program to keep great teachers in the classroom. Not only do we want to retain teachers, we also want to recruit strong teachers as well. This policy will reduce the turnover rate. Districts can save money every time a teacher is replaced. More money has to be used not only to bring that teacher in, but to also train this new teacher. And I want to say I would love the opportunity to share my brief with you and your team and kind of discuss the initiative a little bit more and in more detail, so I can align with your current educational policies. Can I follow up with you for a short meeting? Just let me know. I'm available. I will make myself available so that we can go over this plan. Thank you so much for your time.